seniors in Pinal County this part, and we have open enrollment until December the 7th. And I'm right down there at 221 Main Street, right across from the post office where the old washateria was. You see my vehicle sitting there? I'm open for your inquiries and business. And if you have some old folks that don't know about that, please tell them to pass it along. If you're short on money, there's a program for the government to help you pay for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shaw. Lorenzo Estrada.
Good evening. My name is Lorenzo Estrada from Mammoth Council Service. And I was coming in here to talk about that new storage that's being put in here for the town. That is not legal to use that as a 30-day impound yard. I'm going to get all the paperwork that I need to show you on it, that it's going to be an illegal thing to do a 30-day. It could be for the seizures only, but not for the 30 days, because you can't charge the $50 a day storage on it and the $150 release for the paper release to release the vehicle. So, but for right now, I don't have any paperwork on it, but I will get all that information to put the stash on there that it's not legal to do that storage for that 30 day. It's illegal to do that for the town because it's a conflict of interest on it.
Thank you. Mrs. Mercy Perez, I'm a senior citizen.
Yeah, I'm Mercy Perez, and I'm the president for the new senior center that we're trying to get up and going. We had an initial meeting October the 23rd. It was to agree to unite as one. Right now there's two groups. We're trying to get this to be united. Everybody that attended that meeting agreed that we would form one senior center. We also agreed that we were going to vote and elect officers, which we together agreed to do this, and we did that on October 24th. Everybody that was interested came. We elected officials, and at this time we have a president, vice president, treasurer, secretary, and the members. And myself, I'm the president. Debbie Foster was our vice. She resigned as of today, or no, I take that back, Tuesday. And we re-elected Wanda Rash as our vice. And we have Nancy Large as our treasurer. Betty Escobar is our secretary, and we have 3 members also. The new center has been open for about a month. We meet every Tuesday and Thursday. We provide hot meals and lunch for our seniors on a donation basis. At this time, we have approximately 25 people that attend on a regular basis. We do different activities. We play bingo, we play cards and other games. And we are currently making dolls, quilting, scarves, and jewelry. In December, we are working on making a craft and bake sale to also earn funds. Right now, we sustain donations. We receive donations in the amount of $1,116.17. And with that, we buy food and supplies. And at this time, we are trying to raise enough money to buy commercial appliances to be able to cook for our homebound and serve more meals for our seniors. Right now, we're in the process of opening a checking account with Vantage West. And I think that's about it. But, well, we're also preparing fields and food and taking it to our homebound, because there's several seniors that are sick, then they can't come, so we take them to food. So that is our report, and I just hope that we continue to get the support that we've been getting.
Thank you for your report. Marty, is that?
No, I lost my name.
What about Miss Kathy?
Okay, I actually prepared what I had to say. I would like to let everyone know that Joe Brewer has been harassing my family for way too long. We went on vacation a couple years ago, and whenever we returned, Joe Brewer had dug up our sewer line, cut a hole in the clay pipe, put a 2-inch piece of PVC pipe in the hole to block off our sewer. Top it off, he planted a tree on top of it. Took me 3 weeks and a court order to get it repaired. He never paid the town of Mammoth back for the repair. No charges were ever filed against him either. Then he planted trees right next to the retaining wall between our houses. One mesquite tree sits directly above our sewer line. In court, I asked him about the roots of the tree. When those roots grow into the sewer line, who pays to have them removed? It's in the court record as saying the town of Mammoth, they paid for it last time. I figured the town must have some kind of special fund to fix Joe Brewer's messes. One morning at 3 a.m., I was letting my dog outside go to the bathroom. Joe Brewer's sitting on his front porch and he starts cussing me out. Yes, I said 3 a.m. He was yelling obscene words. When I heard what appeared to be a gun chamber being loaded, I freaked out, called the cops. Upon investigation, he was very intoxicated. So the cops tell him, go in and sleep it off. Then he goes into his house and he calls 911 and reports, the Mammoth cops came to my house and pushed me down. Well, since then, since I had to watch, I was watching all this go on from my yard as the cops was talking to him, so I had to file a report saying that I seen him fall several times as he was stumbling around in his yard. The cops never touched him. I have had to call the cops several times on him. Nothing ever gets done. He set up 3 cameras to monitor my yard. 2 of them are facing my children's bedroom windows and my kitchen window too. Oh. Along with spotlights. We had to put up aluminum foil on the windows and blackout curtains, everything facing his yard. Still, the cops don't do anything, and I continue to call. My husband caught him on the roof one day taking photos of the kids' bedroom windows, called him a pervert and other choice words. So Joe Brewer, what does he do? He puts a restraining order on my husband. Bart was going to fight it, but taking days off of work won't pay bills. And why would he want to talk to that man anyway? Come to find out, not only does Joe Brewer have cameras and spotlights facing my house, but he also has audio. We can't even talk in my own yard without him hearing and recording every word that is said. Still, the cops don't do nothing. Yes, I took him to court. Took several days off of work, off of a paying job to go to court with this man. Last time the normal judge was on vacation, and the man sitting in there threw it out. Yeah, I could have started it all over again, but missing work for him? He's cost me enough money already. So we purchased fencing, 5 foot 11.5 inches tall. Got half of the fencing done, enough to be able to block out the cameras and the spotlight. Within a week, he put up another camera and another spotlight, facing right into my backyard again. Oh, of course, he had to add the spotlight. And I reported this to the cops again. This man is harassing me. I am scared for my family. I'm scared for our lives. Still, nothing was done by the Mammoth Police Department. So now, back part of our yard has a red net fence put up because we can't afford the rest of the fencing to finish off the rest of the fencing. But our guns are close by because I'm scared of that man. I don't understand how a man like this can sit on the town council. Someone who is such a pervert. Someone who has no respect for other people's privacy. It scares me to think because he sits on the town council right here that he thinks he's above the law? I just don't understand this at all. I call for the town council to kick him off and for the cops to do their job. Thank you very much. I've said my say.
Deborah Foster.
Better than I
Deborah Foster. I live at 712 North Highway 77 in Mammoth. And on October 13th of 2013, I went to the Mammoth Police Department and requested in writing a copy of all Joe Brewer's public records. On October 15th, I was notified that I could pick them up anytime, so that's what I did. When I read through it, I was literally sick to my stomach when I read that Joe Brewer had forced a 10-year-old boy to touch his penis through his pants. Joe said he didn't remember doing that and that he must have been drunk. That tells me that he's not only an unconvicted pedophile, he's also an alcoholic that has blackout spells and when he drinks. So who knows what he's capable of. It was brought to my attention a few years back that he had audio and video cameras and lights facing the neighbor's children's bedroom window. This is consistent with the 10-year-old's incident. The neighbor put up a privacy fence and Joe raised and moved his camera to shine in the children's window again. You're just sick, Joe. How can you sit up there with a straight face and tell someone else they should not be at the library? Like another individual who has commented, who has committed a felon, put it, shame on you. There was a young man who died in Joe's house on October 27th, 2008. I spoke with the young man's brother who informed me that Joe is the one who supplied the man with its drugs, and that's why he overdosed on them. Is this the kind of person we want on the town council to represent us? I don't. Joe, you have brought shame to this town and its citizens, and you should resign from the council immediately.
Good smirk, huh?
Wow. I will go to item 5, consent agenda. Do minutes.
Al, I was on that call.
I don't see it.
So was I out.
Oh, must have been on the page that we didn't. This one's tonight, yeah, we skipped a page.
I missed the page. Albert Medina.